I might even make it the clip in the beginning. Usually I make the clip a funny clip, but it might be better. It might be more beneficial to make this the beginning clip because I just want to really fucking preach to y'all that you can take your life into your own fucking hands. With everything that's going against you in this fucking life, you have the fucking technology to change it at any fucking time in your fucking room. All you have to do is be consistent, learn what you need to learn, and start your own shit. The LLC, the fucking business and all that shit will come later. You could literally get on the internet like a few hours a day and build a fucking skill set that will make a 9-to-5 obsolete for you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It may sound like it's easier said than done. It's fucking not. You just have to fucking do it, yo. And I'm telling you from somebody that's learned a lot of shit off of the fucking internet. A lot of shit that I never even had an inkling of knowledge about. Andrew said find something that you're good at. I say find something that you're good at, and if you don't find something that you're good at, find something to get good at.
Ooh,
because it's really that fucking easy.
I like that.
It's really that fucking easy.
By the way, Tommy's the one that gave us the name Rowdy Boys, mind you, which is why we call it.
Actually,
Really?
Andrew did.
No. I thought it was you.
I thought that it was you,
No, I got it from him.
and you got it from Tommy. That's fucking crazy.
Hold up, who got that white girl, save me a bump? Drew over there on the table, he slumped. Pringle dancing like Jamaican on rum. Teddy's in the bathroom taking a hold up. Who got that white girl, send me a line? Tamim got the hookah, he's taking his time. Tommy's wildin', I should break up that fight, but this is a day in the life of the Rowdy Boys. Gang, gang, let me check my stance.
Hey, squad.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Rowdy Boys back in the building. Drew over here, Ted over there. Unfortunately, no Pringle today. Pringle, get your ass on next time, bro. Get your ass on next time. Hey.
Motherfucker's too busy to hang out with the boys.
Yeah, bro. You didn't want to talk shit on the internet, bro? You're not trying to possibly get fired from your job for saying something that you didn't want to, that you didn't mean?
Yeah, what is it, Darwin? Is it your job or is it the boys and this podcast that we don't make any money off of yet? Which is it? Huh?
I've been kind of slacking on my mustache game, people, but bear with me. You know, I didn't, it was a long night yesterday. You know what I mean? But anyway, hey, today I wanted to talk about, man, and this is going to really touch home with the Gen Z cats, man, the Gen Z men, you know what I'm saying? The young guys, you know what I mean? The young cats out there. I really think, and you know, I got a title, Ted. I want you to put this as the title. Doing this will ensure you girls. That's what the title is gonna be. Because I was thinking about it, right?
Doing this. Okay. All right. Doing this will ensure you girls.
Yes.
I am the editor, if y'all don't know. And I, make the thumbnails, those nice ass, slick ass thumbnails. And I, usually make the titles. But hey, if you got a title to suggest, I'll be happy to oblige, brother.
Hey, thank you, man. And before we head on, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, share this video with a friend. Comment in the comment section below, man, how much of a great editor Ted is, man. And yeah, let's jump into it. So I really wanted to touch home right now with the young cats. You know, we do these videos all the time for the, for the guys and stuff, but a little bit more try to be a big bro to some of the younger guys out there that might be watching us, right? Bro, I really got to say, man, like, nobody's coming to save us in 2024, man. Nobody's coming to save us in 2024, but especially the young guys, bro. I feel so bad, man. This job market's fucked up. The economy's fucked up. The damn threat of wars over there, man. And I'm like, damn, dog, like these guys that are like, 18 to 25. I mean, bro, like you just coming into adulthood. You know what I'm saying? And everything is all damn screwed up, man. What you got to say about that, Ted?
Yeah, so I'll start by saying that, in my jobs, like in my previous like work experience, I've been in places with a lot of like Gen Z. And for those of y'all who don't know, Andrew and I, or Andrew, are you 28 or 29?
29, millennial.
29, I'm 28. So like we're like the youngest millennials, right? So whenever I work with like Gen Z, I definitely feel a lot older, and I feel like unk, bro. Like that gives me my unk status, bro. Because they'll literally, like, they peep the wisdom that I have. You know what I mean? They peep the wisdom, they peep the intelligence, they peep the life experience that I have that maybe they don't at 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever. And so they'll literally like pull me to the side and ask me some questions about their love life, about, you know, their like the economy, like how have I like been surviving in this expensive ass, you know, city, cuz I used to live in LA. Like they'll ask me about just guy shit, you know what I mean, working out, anything like that. And so anything that I can do to like help the younger generation figure shit out, based on my experience as a man, I'm happy to do, right? So with that being said, yeah, the world will not, like Andrew said, the world will not have your back. This is one of them that Andrew told me the topic as we were shooting. So, you know, I'm going right off the top of the dome, you know what I mean?
Candid.
The candid. So, in a lot of situations, the world has not had my back, and I have had to scrape and claw my way out of some very dark places. And sometimes you look at your situation and you feel as though, you know what, if I was this or if I was that, things probably would be working out a little bit better for me. But what I want to urge everybody to do is to not ever have a victim mentality. Because all a victim mentality is going to do is keep you down, because you're always going to have an excuse for why things are messed up.
Right.
A victim mentality keeps you from holding accountability for your own actions. So yes, we are put in a place, especially as men, where it's either sink or swim. And if you sinking, nobody's gonna throw you a life raft.
Man,
you got to figure that shit out for yourself, or you're gonna die. And that's just the hand that we are dealt. But instead of staying down and going, yeah, I'm like this because the world is fucked up, I'm like this because nobody has my back, I'm like this because I'm a man, or even, you know, I'm like this, I'm in this situation because I'm black. Whatever the case may be, figure it out. That's what a man's responsibility is to do.
Yep.
Pick yourself up by your fucking bootstraps, learn from your mistakes, and you got to keep going. And then once you keep going, right? Once you keep going and you figure yourself out, if you don't get any sort of praise or credit for you pulling yourself out of that situation, like a lot of the times we don't, guess what? That's just the world we live in, buddy. And sometimes when you don't get that praise, and you want to look for it, you want to fish for those compliments, you want to brag about what you've done, and you want to have people like go, oh my gosh, you're such an amazing man, like look at what you've done and blah blah blah. When you don't get that, just move the fuck on. Keep doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is right for you. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks about you. Don't worry about recognition for your hard work, because if all you're doing is working to get out of these sticky situations for other people's praise, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and it's not going to be very sustainable long term. But I've said a mouthful. What you got to say, Andrew?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna come back to one of the points that you just made, bro. But yeah, nah, just to kind of like expand on this topic a little bit more, right? Like, man, I just feel hella bad, man, sometimes, because, you know, I'm friends with a lot of Gen Z guys, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm friends with the dog side of Gen Z dudes, you know what I mean? Like, dudes that are real, like, go-getters and savages, but it's like, man, bro, even then, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, like, good-looking guys, man, like, you know, work out, good looking, take care of themselves, everything like that. You just looking at them like, bro, like, dude is struggling to get, you know, girls and stuff like that. Can't even get a girlfriend, can't get a date. You know what I mean? Things not lining up for them for whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? Or unrealistic standards. Maybe he's not 6'2", you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's not 6 foot. Because, man, like, the Gen Z world is so crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Especially for the guys, man. Like, you know, these guys just became fucking, you know, young adults, and the job market sucks. You know, bro, it's so crazy, right? I was so, you know, I get a lot of my thoughts and everything like that when I'm kind of by myself, and, you know, either driving or having a cigar or something like that, kind of by my own self, right? Like my own meditation zone, if you will, right? And I was listening to this podcast, bro, and maybe you know something about this, Ted. Do you know that 4 out of 10 fucking jobs are fake ghost jobs? Like, they're literally posting jobs that don't even fucking exist. And they're literally like just basically building up a whole bunch of applicants so that way they can pressure the current employees to basically be like, hey, listen, we got like 15 people on reserve waiting to take your spot. Oh, and by the way, if you do anything wrong, you're out of here. You know what I'm trying to say? And then now they're putting pressure on the current employees. And then for the people that's actually applying for these jobs, they're just like keeping them in the back burner. Like just, we'll just basically dick you around and do whatever we want with you. That's crazy as hell. 4 out of 10, 40% of jobs are fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've heard that, and that's a huge number. That'd be 40% of all job postings. I mean, that's damn near half and half, right? That's a huge number, and it, you know, part of me is a little skeptical of that number because I know that it is a very slimy practice for businesses to post fake job listings just to intimidate their current employees. That is slimy as fuck.
That's crazy.
Any employers, and I'm speaking from an employer's stance, right? I have been an employer at multiple jobs in my past, and not to sound corny as hell, but, and this is gonna sound mad corny because I never say this term, but there's no other way to say it other than shame on you if you are posting fake jobs for intimidation tactics for your current employees. Not only that, you are causing a false sense of opportunity for those looking for jobs.
Yeah.
In the process of it.
Crazy.
There's literally, if they were doing that and there was like some good that came out of it, I would understand it. If they're just doing that, it's like one bad thing and then it's also as a byproduct causing another bad thing. That's fucked up.
That's two negatives.
You know, that's really fucked up. It's two negatives. There's nothing good that comes out of that. And the fact that, you know, like you said, like Gen Z is dealing with this a lot, and they're growing up in a world where they're dealing with problems that we didn't have to deal with at one point.
Yep.
This is a problem that both millennials and Gen Z are dealing with. But there's also problems that only Gen Z is dealing with, or that maybe millennials and Gen Z are dealing with, but when we were first employed, you know, when we were in our late teens, early 20s, like that was not really a thing.
No.
At least not to that magnitude of 40% of jobs. So they're dealing with things on a greater scale than a lot of us millennials. So focusing on the workforce, that means that they have to put in, you know, 3 or 4 times more applications just to get something to fucking, you know what I mean, to bite on the hook. Yeah. Because they don't realize, or a lot of them don't realize, that they're wasting so much precious time on these applications that don't really fucking exist. You know, it's sad, and it honestly, it's very misleading. It's unethical. And I'll say it again. Shame on you.
No, man, for real, dude. And it's like, you know, you hear these old fucking boomers all the time, right? And bro, like, we're gonna bring it back to the victim mentality shit to kind of wrap the video up, right? I'm kind of like, I wanna get all the points out, and then we'll kind of throw some solutions and shit, right? We're not gonna just leave you stranded with fucking depressing words over here, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the Rowdy Boys, all right? You know what I mean? Like, we know how to keep it serious, and we know how to, you know, let loose a little bit. So right now we're being a little doom and gloom, but you know, now, you know, you always hear oh, Gen Z is lazy and this and that, and yeah, maybe to a certain fucking extent it could be true, right? But bro, you talk about just off the number, right? Let's just say those numbers are correct. 4 out of 10 job listings are fucking fake. I mean, bro, that's demotivating as hell, bro. That's demotivating as hell. Like, bro, like there's only so much you can say that, oh, these guys are lazy. You know what I'm trying to say? And then on top of that too, the fucking wages, bro. The wages are not like what they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you compare it to the cost of living. Yeah, okay, maybe you got a $2 raise, but fucking rent went up $300 extra a month. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not keeping up. So, okay.
It's not proportionate.
It's not proportionate, man. So, okay, yeah, let's go. You got 4 out of 10 ghost jobs, basically. And now you got basically the other 6 out of 10 jobs that's possibly real. They're fucking only giving you, like, shitty wages, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the fucking business can afford, you know, if it's a smaller business. So I'm like, man, dog, like, what the fuck is Gen Z guys supposed to do, right? Like, I was thinking about this shit. Like, man, what the fuck are these guys supposed to do if you're over here basically gonna get, you know, 80 hours of work, you know what I'm trying to say, and just get crumbs thrown at you. You know what I'm trying to say? What you got to say about that?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean,
With the wage part.
There
with the
are
wage
ways.
Part.
Yeah, there are ways around it. It's just you have to work a little bit harder in order to build the lives that we've been able to build without these problems.
Right.
And, you know, so ways around that is, if millennials are saving this amount of their paychecks and pushing it off to the side, maybe Gen Z has to save like a little bit more, right? That's one way of kind of combating this uneven playing field.
Right.
Another way is, you know, maybe millennials before this the wage, and I mean, and I'm saying this as in like when we were their age, right?
Right.
Because we didn't really have to, like, there was a little bit more proportionality, if that's a word.
Yeah.
When we were their ages, right? So I'm just saying, like, comparative to their age versus when we were that age, like, you know, you may have to save a little bit more. You may have to pick up a little bit more overtime.
Right.
I also see a lot of Gen Z picking up second and third jobs that maybe millennials have done, but it wasn't as much of a necessity,
Right.
as Gen Z, with the current state of the economy, with the discrepancy between how much you're getting paid and how much rent is, how much electricity is, how much food is, how much just trying to just live a fucking normal, comfortable life, you know?
Right.
So that pretty much wraps up my point with that. But I have to say, I have to kind of bring it back because you said that the video title is doing this will ensure you get girls, and I'm just curious, when are we gonna talk about that? Because I have no idea how
that's gonna come.
pertains to that at all.
That's gonna come. Yeah. That's gonna be right towards the end.
Okay.
We're gonna let them watch the whole damn thing, then we're gonna give it to them at the end. You know what I mean? You gotta stay for the ending.
Yeah. We just edging them on. We just
Edging them, man. We need our watch hours, damn it. No, but
yeah, that's very true. Hey, you know what? I'll make a point of that because we're trying to monetize this fucking channel so that we can provide for y'all better content. And one of the eligibility requirements for monetizing this channel is you need a buttload of watch hours, not just you know, in the history of your channel, but in like 365 days, right? So whatever we do to change the format of this channel, just know it's so that we can actually monetize this channel and then bring y'all better content.
Yes.
So if down the road we do like longer content, say, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, all roads lead back to y'all so that we can build this platform, build this channel to be what we know its potential to be. But anyway, go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, nah, man. So, you know, that's kind of like, you know, that's just touching on like the job market, right? Like a man's money, right? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I guess I could fucking talk about this for like 1 hour each part, right? But let's go like, okay, so let's talk, we touched on a man's money, right? Like Gen Z guys, they're fucking, the Gen Z men, the young men right now, shitty fucking, and I want to also say, like Ted said, I'm 29, he's 28, right? We're not like crazy older, right? But we did like dodge like kind of like a little bit of a bullet, being, you know, a couple years older than the oldest Gen Z guys and stuff like that. Just because like a lot of this shit like is like unheard of to me, right? And we was kind of able to like sink into stuff a little bit quicker because of our age than the Gen Z guys, right? But nonetheless, man, like I said, I got a lot of Gen Z friends, and a lot of things that affect them also affect me too, right? Or it could in the future, right? So yeah, we talked about a young man's money, right? So like the job market's fucked up. You got 4 out of 10 ghost jobs. You got shitty fucking wages, and then the jobs that you're gonna get, man. You know, like bro, like I'm not trying to talk down to nobody, but bro, Jeff Bezos fucking sweatshops, bro. These Amazon fucking warehouses, bro. From what I hear, dude, that shit is like straight fucking like bro, he's running like a damn Chinese sweatshop in that shit.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard anything about. I haven't heard anything negative about working for Amazon, but at the same time, I was never really interested in warehouse jobs, so I'm not really tapped in like that. What have you heard about?
Nah, bro. Like, so like, you know, I'm out and about. Like, my job allows me basically to like, you know, I'm like half sales, right? So, I don't want people to make a misconception about what I do. I'm 100% a blue collar worker. I just have sales dialed in to my job, right? But basically, you know, I get to talk to a whole bunch of people, and then, you know, some of these guys, you know, like maybe their kid or somebody that they know, or if we hire for my company a temp guy, or he works, you know, like Amazon, bro. From what I hear about the Amazon fucking warehouses, bro, it's like a fucking horror story. Like, everybody's on your ass. Like, you cannot take more than like, bro. Check this out. This is a crazy story, right? So they give you two 15-minute breaks on an 8-hour shift, right? Like, that's kind of like standard. Everybody's kind of accustomed to that, right? The warehouse is so fucking big at one of the locations that one of our temp guys are working at, right? The warehouse is so fucking big that it literally takes 7 minutes to walk to the other side of the fucking warehouse. And then he smoked cigarettes, this dude. So he went to the other side of the fucking warehouse and he smoked like a 10-12 minutes cigarette. So he's like, you know, 3 or 4 minutes late, whatever the case may be. And now to walk back, he's another like 7 minutes. So now he's like 10 to 15 minutes late, right? And they're on his ass, bro. So he's like, fuck it, dude. I might as well just stay over here and not even smoke a cigarette.
Yo, that is shitty, bro. Cause like, I feel like they're not legally obligated to only give you like that amount of time. It's just they need to give you at least that amount of time. So if your environment is set up to where you get a 15-minute break and it takes you 7.5 minutes to walk away and 7.5 minutes to walk back,
right?
I mean, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
that's literally your 15-minute break. Like, ooh, I get to go on my break, and you just walking down all happy as fuck. It's your first day. You have no idea how long this walk is gonna take. Soon as you step outside and you see one bird fly by and you pull out that cigarette pack, you like, ah, shit, I gotta start walking back.
Yeah.
God damn it, what the fuck? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's like they're not like breaking any laws technically. You know what I mean? At least from, you know, what I know and shit like that. But that is shady as hell. You make the shit basically a whole fucking 15-minute break, so nobody takes the shit. Essentially, they all just stay in the warehouse.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying is like, if they're legally obligated to give you at least 15 minutes, right? Then if I was in charge of a place like that, and if I was given the freedom to say, you know, edit the break policy, I would say, hey, so we give 15-minute breaks. However, because it takes so long just to get out of this bitch, if you take a 20-minute break, like, it's totally cool. I understand. Because it takes you a long time to get out. It takes you a long time to get back. Perfectly fine. At least give them 5 goddamn minutes to catch a break outside.
Right.
Smoke a damn cigarette. Hit a vape. You know what I mean? Like,
get some fresh
maybe
air.
shovel some fucking food down their throat or something. You know what I mean? Get some fresh air. Like, I would at least give them that grace, knowing how the warehouse is set up. But a lot of people, they don't really think like that. They're not compassionate. They're only thinking about doing the bare minimum based on what the law requires you to do.
Right.
You know?
No, but you know, so yeah, we kind of touched about the job market a little bit, right? So a man's money. Now let's talk about the dating market, right? Like Gen Z dating market. Oh my gosh, bro! Like me and you, we touched on this, bro. Like them young kids nowadays, bro, they miss the whole basically like when fucking like Tinder and all these dating apps came out and basically hookups were going crazy, bro. Like dudes can't even like do all that kind of shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like Tinder is basically like the girls on there is either like not your type, right? Like to say it the nice way, they're not your type, or they're not there altogether, right? They kind of figured out like, yeah, I'm not gonna find any luck on this shit, and they just pretty much ditched it, or they had so much bad trauma from that shit, they're like, yeah, fuck all these dating apps, right? So the Gen Z guys, man, and you know what's even crazier? The girls that are using these online dating apps, bro. Y'all can look this up, right? 80% of men online, right? So the girls that are swiping think that 80% of men in online dating are ugly. 80%, bro. That's fucking crazy. So these...
Hey, but you looking at 2 of the 20% right here, baby. Yeah.
Look at that damn mustache. Gonna fucking smooch ya. Fucking smooch ya. Nah, but you know, bringing it back to that.
Hey, so I feel like I need to make a promise to our fans. So first of all, I'd like to apologize for what Andrew has just said. I know it was very traumatizing to see that, and I promise that we will never do that again.
No, but you know, wait, bro, just think about that, right? Like, so not only okay.
You still there?
Hold on, I'm getting a freaking call. Stop fucking calling me.
Who's calling? Wait, pick it up.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, and now, oh my gosh, fuck.
What do the Hodge twins say?
All right.
We in productions.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I just got a freaking call from. Anyway. So yeah, not only did we talk about a man's money, right? Now, bro, like now that you over here, you know what I'm saying? Like your money's all messed up, you know what I'm saying? Like it, you know, your purpose is all off, or you know what I mean? Like your money's all off, right? Now let's talk about the chicks. 80%. Sorry, I keep going to 80% in the first. The girls think that 80% of guys in online dating is ugly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? And like, you know, guys, like even though this might not be true, right? Even though this might not be true, the Gen Z young man, bro, they keep hearing if you not 6 foot and above, you shit. You know what I'm trying to say? If you don't have a 6-pack, you garbage. If you don't have a fucking Bentley, you garbage. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like whether, bro.
Brother's discombobulated right now. Brother's befuddled.
Befuddled. Hold up.
Homie's befuddled.
Hold on.
He can't even get a whole thought out.
Yeah. Take over the show, bro. Hold up.
All right, I'll take over the show. So my question to Andrew was gonna be and is gonna be if social media plays a part in that, because I believe that social media can give you unrealistic expectations. It's an age-old argument, right? It's an age-old argument. You see these picture-perfect people, whether it's women looking at men looking at women, whatever the case may be. You see these picture-perfect people, and it increases your standard as to who you are attracted to when you look at your dating pool.
Yeah.
And if you are overstimulated by these perfect fucking beings in your eyes, right? These perfect fucking beings, and then you go to an app where you see normal fucking people and you're swiping through normal fucking people, if it wasn't for the fact that it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be like on social media all the time. You don't have to be a social media addict for it to affect you. In fact, I'll even cut out the social and I'll just say media. You know what I mean? Because we're talking about ads that are pushed to you. We're talking about like movies. We're talking about television. We're talking about social media. We're talking about all of it, right? These are the things that are pushed to us to be like, this is what the ideal specimen should look like to you. And whether you want to agree with it or accept it or not, it does skew your perception of normal fucking people, right? So I believe that social media plays a huge part in that, and it honestly corrupts your mind into having these super unrealistic expectations of people's physicality, of people's appearance, simply because this is what fucking porn does. You know what I mean? Like, porn gives you unrealistic expectations of sexual performance in bed. It's the same thing where then once it comes down to it and you're having sex with a normal fucking person and they're not doing fucking backflips and cartwheels like the one bitch in the fucking video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She ain't going nose to nutsack. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
Then you're less than satisfied. Whereas if you weren't so consumed by this media that you're over consuming, then you would have just basic standard expectations. And I think that, we grew up You know, because I got my first social media when I was 13. So, like, in our teenagers, like, we grew up with social media in our teenagers, but kids are growing up with social media so much fucking earlier in life. And that amount of time, that there's more time for them to be kind of, like, wired into this I don't know, this fucking machine.
This machine,
that media puts you into. You know what I mean? So yeah, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, just to kind of touch on my thought before I fucking got interrupted. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, no. So, like, you know, girls in online dating think 80% of men are unattractive. And, you know, like, the Gen Z guys keep hearing, you know what I mean, and online, and whether or not it could be fucking true or not, right? It's the fucking morale of these guys just going down. And then, you know, they hear this shit all the time, and they see the interviews, and they see these crazy podcasts, and they hear these girls, yeah, if he ain't 6 feet, he's garbage. If he ain't got a Bentley, he's garbage. If he don't got 6-pack and a damn 9-inch schlong, he's garbage. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's so crazy.
Or I'll even add to that, not to cut you off, but I see women laughing on social media about when he makes 6 figures, but his 6 figures are, you know, 100,000. And they're just like that's not even good enough anymore. So 6 figures ain't even good enough. It has to be like fucking $500,000 or more a year. Like that is fucking ridiculous, because do you know the life that you can build off of 100,000? Like, look at yourself. Look at the fucking mirror. Like, it's unrealistic expectations based on what you consume through the media. That's point blank period. It's really that fucking simple. And it gets worse and worse over time, to the point where Gen Z is dealing with the brunt of it, because it's at an all-time low. It's at an all-time fucking low. So I 100% agree with that.
You know, and it's like, all right, like, let's just say every fucking girl doesn't think like this, right? They're only hearing the worst. That's all they're hearing online, and YouTube, and TikTok reels, and Instagram reels. Bro, that's all they're hearing is all these girls just shitting on guys all the time. Like, the kind of girl that you think that you would be like, man, I would love for this kind of girl to be my girlfriend. Good looking chick. She's like, yeah, if he doesn't make $800,000 a year, I can't date him. You're like, what the fuck? Do you realize that only 10% of men make like 80 or 90,000 and above? So you literally chopping like 95, 98% of guys, like, right off the rip. You know what I mean? And if you talking, you know, 900,000, you're literally talking like 1%, right? You're literally talking like the 1% of the 1%, honestly.
Yeah.
Bro, like, if you make like, bro, I mean, like, hey, listen, guys, like, every guy watching this fucking video is gonna know, if a guy makes $60,000 a year, $70,000 a year, bro, that is good enough for a guy.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not talking kids and a fucking wife and all that shit, but for a single man, $60,000 to $70,000 a year is real good. You know what I'm trying to say? Homie gonna live in a damn a fucking RV all the way down in fucking Timbuktu. He gonna have himself a truck and a fucking dog. He gonna be happy as hell. You know what I mean? Eating gas station food.
Oh, you talking about like,
he gonna be eating.
You talking about like a single man, like with like a single man, like no other financial obligations, just living on his own.
That's it. Yeah.
A bachelor. Yeah.
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 A bachelor, 60 to 70,000, bro. Man, he's chilling, bro. He got himself an RV in Timbuktu. Got himself a lifted 4x4. He got himself a dog. Eating pork rinds and gas station food.
Yeah, he got him a freezer full of Totino's pizza rolls and some and a fridge full of fucking fruits and veggies. Nah, a lot of guys don't be eating their fruits and veggies. He's got a fridge full of fucking beer. And that motherfucker's happy as hell. You know what I mean? Happier than a pig in shit.
Happy as hell, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And then like, I think also this is another thing, right? Like, we can go into, like, bro, there's so much like avenues we can go down with this video, right? But once a guy like starts to realize, like, damn, dog, like, okay, the job market sucks and these girls don't fucking want me, but I can live a good life making 60 to 70,000, however I ink it out, right? And we're gonna give you guys, we're coming there, all right? Just stay with us, all right? I'm not trying to edge you guys on purpose, but we need our watch hours, damn it.
Yeah, bro, we giving them, we giving these motherfuckers blue balls at this point, bro. It's starting to get fucking painful, bro. Yeah, we got to let them bust, bro. All right. Pause on all this shit. All right, go ahead.
We need to let them release. No.
Photo finish, bro. Come on with the photo finish.
Yeah, nah. So, what I think once guys start realizing, right, like, okay, the dating market's fucked up. All right, you know what I mean? Like, inflation is kicking everybody's ass and kicking my ass. These girls don't fucking want me. You know what? I'm gonna be happy by myself. And he makes his fucking $60, $70, $80,000, and he just kind of just checks out and he does that all by himself. That's when a dude realizes, like, wow. Like, I'm so happy just doing this and chilling. It's peaceful. Yeah, I get a little bit lonely sometimes, but hey, I got my fucking dog that I can go to the park with. You know what I'm trying to say? And then it's just fucking easy going. You know what I mean? I don't got no damn emotional roller coaster. I don't got a bitch that's about to throw a rock through my damn 4x4's windshield. You know what I'm trying to say? And then I'm over here in Timbuktu. And key your car, you know what I mean? And I'm over here living in an RV in Timbuktu. So I ain't got to worry about shit what's going on in the city. Everybody fucking ambulance and, you know what I mean, drug dealers and, you know what I mean, apparently Venezuelan gangs taking over fucking hotels and fucking apartment complexes. Yeah. I don't got to worry about none of that shit.
Well, you still might have to worry. You still might have to worry about that if you're in Colorado, but, prayers up to them.
Yeah. So, I think that is like where guys are like, holy, like once a guy realizes that, it's almost hard to reel him fucking back in to be like, hey, listen, you gotta have to take care of this damn girl right here. You gotta take care of society with it. He's like, man, fuck all this, bro. I'm just gonna check out. Well, I don't want to help y'all out. Nobody threw me a lifeline.
Well, I'll add to that because, as much as it's great to be comfortable with yourself and to love yourself, right? And that is an amazing first step. A lot of men do not want to be alone and be lonely and die alone and that dog ain't really gonna cut it a lot of times. You know what I mean? That dog ain't putting out. So what you have to do
Oh man.
My bad. That was a bad joke. What you have to do, right?
Not the dog. Not the dog, damn it. Not Lassie, man.
All right,
not Lassie.
Yeah, Lassie ain't giving up no pussy. So what you got to do, right, is whenever those,
like Pringle would say, none of that poom poom.
Yeah. So basically, if you're like a lot of men, you don't want to be single in your love life. I mean, sorry, you don't want to be lonely, and you want to have a love life and all that stuff. That is an amazing first step. Be comfortable with yourself. Be happy with yourself so that you can look at the dating market and be like, you know what? I could fucking take it or leave it. Honestly, like, I'll be cool. Yeah. I'll be cool just on my own, working on my own shit, right? Now, down the road, whenever that dark cloud of loneliness just grows and grows and grows and you feel like you want companionship. I mean, that is a basic human necessity, right? That sense of companionship and belonging. And someone to build with and to love, right? If you're there emotionally, if you're ready for that emotionally, after you're there, mentally, because you love yourself and you're comfortable with yourself, after you're there, in every other way, what you need to do is look for the women who are coming to you and know your situation and know where your life is at and fully accepts that. Because if you then at that point in your healing process, you have a great head on your shoulders as a single man and you are happy with yourself, you love yourself. If at that point you go out and you fucking seek validation from these women, that a lot of the times the pull that you're pulling from, if you go chasing after these women seeking validation, they're going to bring you back the fuck down to where you used to be. And you don't want to do that. Look for the women that are attracted to your vibe, are attracted to what you've built for yourself, that energy that you've put out, and accept the happiness that you've built for yourself and only want to add to that. They don't want to change that. They don't want to fucking, they don't expect more of you when you yourself are in a comfortable position and you have the fucking volition to always be bettering yourself and getting, more money, you know what I mean? Like having a better, higher quality life. You already have that for yourself. You do not want to worry about disappointing a woman with super fucking high standards when you already know that you're in a good fucking place. So if at that point you decide for yourself, I think that I'm ready for love, make sure that you are going for the women who are actually attracting are actually gravitating towards you and not actually going out and seeking validation from people. At that point, once you go for the women that are actually coming to you, knowing what they're signing up for, and they accept that, I promise you it is a much higher chance that you will last a long time with those women. Because not all women are super, like, you know what I mean, unrealistically high standards and you know, disappointed because you only make $80K a year. I say only because it's like that's fucking enough. But a lot of women are intelligent and they are fucking realistic, and they know that once you combine incomes and you start to build together, that whatever more that they wanted, you know, you to make, that comes from them. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of unity, of partnership. If they just want to fucking laze around and go shopping and do all that shit while you doing all the hard work, they may call themselves fucking conservative. They may call themselves traditional. I call them dumb bitches. Kick them to the fucking curb, all right? Hey, you don't need that shit. You don't need a fucking child just laying around doing nothing while you actually making all the bread, and then they complaining that you ain't making enough bread. You need somebody to actually give you a little bit of effort, just like you're giving them, so that you can actually build together and you can be happy with your combined success, instead of them just thinking that, oh, you're not good enough. When you were just good enough when you fucking met them, or before you met them, because you were just taking care of yourself and everything was perfectly fine. They came in like fucking hurricane. What's that one hurricane that just came through? Florence.
Damn.
No, Francine.
Florence.
Was it Francine?
No. It's some woman's name.
Francine. They came through like fucking Hurricane Francine and tore all your shit apart mentally, because now you think less of yourself. Don't let anybody fucking do that. If you build yourself up to love yourself and accept where you are in life, and you know that you are reaching higher and higher places, don't let nobody make you feel like you're not doing good enough for yourself. Because who the fuck are they to judge? It's your life. It's not theirs. But anyway, I'm gonna throw it back to Andrew because I've been yapping.
Now, yeah, you know, so we touched on the money part, right? We talked on, you know, the Gen Z guys having a hard time with the dating market. Now, all right, like, let's just put the cherry on top, right? Okay. Active, you know what I mean? Not active, but let's put the cherry on top with this, right? Able-bodied men, 18 to 29 for the draft. Because, damn it, bro, World War III, it looked like it could just pop off. You know what I'm trying to say? So, not only is the dating market suck, not only does the damn job market suck, now, the cherry on top is, your ass could be sent down to Ukraine in the fucking front line with some shit that we don't even have and fucking have nothing to do with, just to fucking get blown to smithereens by a drone. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No.
I've done some research on that.
So now we're going to wrap this shit up.
I've done some research on that, though, and I feel like we've talked about it before. And comment down in the comment section what the actual truth is. I mean, we're going to Google it after, but I'm pretty sure, because I've been worried about getting drafted into World War III for the past fucking 4 years, right? And I've done my research, and I believe it's 18 to 26, not 29. I believe we're both aged out of that.
I'm talking to the young man, bro. Like, I know, maybe maybe let's just say we got aged out. It still don't help them motherfuckers 18 to 25.
Oh, yeah, no, it definitely is gonna help them out. To y'all, I say, good luck, and yeah, it sucks, you know, that you've hit that fucking age limit. I mean, not that you hit the age limit, that you're in that age limit to be drafted if it does end at 26. But yeah, no, they don't want our fucking busted up backs and our fucking bruised rib cages and our fucking twisted ankles and our fucking
Oh man, dude. Hey, so I'm gonna wrap this part up and then go to the solutions now, right?
Wait, for those of y'all who don't know, that was funny because Andrew was dealing with rib issues and ankle issues recently.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. No, but anyway. So Gen Z guys, we totally fucking get it, man. Like, the fucking job market, ghost jobs, shitty wages, inflation, fucking girls think you're ugly. You just hear the worst of girls talking about, I need a 6-foot guy. I need a guy that makes $500,000 a year. And then on top of that, cherry on top, you got fucking World War III could fucking pop off, and then you're gonna have to go to fucking get blown up in the front lines to smithereens by a drone. We get it, right?
Man,
but
shit is so fucked up. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off again. Shit is so fucked up that we just had a teenager kill himself because he was in a relationship with an AI fucking
What, a chatbot?
And the chatbot fucking broke his heart and the motherfucker killed himself. That's what Gen Z's going through. What the fuck is that even? You know what I mean? What the fuck?
Gosh,
y'all,
bro.
man, y'all are in a whole different world than when we was y'all age. But anyway,
bro,
my bad, go ahead.
Dude, I mean, bro, and I think that just goes to show, like, I mean, you know, like, I'm a little bit more hardcore like this, right? Like, I don't really let my emotions get too much of the best of me, so I don't really focus on, like, loneliness and shit like that, because I'm just so fucking busy all the time, right? But it goes to show, man, like, the fucking male loneliness epidemic, and it's really affecting Gen Z to a fucking different degree, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you said, they don't have, like, a fucking, you know, a relationship with a girl, and, you know what I mean? A lot of these guys are, like, kind of socially awkward because they've been glued to their phones their whole fucking life, and they don't know how to talk and make friends and, you know, break out of those shells, and it just fucking sucks, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this life for a fucking young Gen Z man, I can honestly say it's not that great, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and especially living in a first world fucking country, right? Like, if this was like bumfuck some other damn country, you know what I mean? That we have, like, you know, dirt roads everywhere and, you know, gravel roads. All right, it's one thing. Bro, this is America, bro. It ain't supposed to be like this, you know what I'm trying to say? And it at a let me slow it down. At a certain point, it wasn't like this. This is very, very fucking recent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah.
Right, so
Nah, man.
So
yeah.
go out and vote. You know what I mean? Go out and vote. We need to make America great again.
Damn it, that's what I'm talking about. Trump 2024, damn it.
Hey, Andrew's a Trumper. I'm joking, y'all. I mean, you know, I'm not even gonna vote, honestly. Like both candidates just they have failed to win me over. Please feel free to tear my ass apart in the comments for being a non-voter. But no, I'm not gonna be voting this election. Nah, fuck that.
I just dropped my early voting shit off Friday.
Oh,
so yep.
Speaking of, while we're on this topic, so you shared some details of a picture that you took last night, and I was wondering, you know, you said that it's too much for Instagram. You think it's too much for YouTube? We could just fucking slap it on the video right here while we're on the subject.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, I'll probably send it to you, bro. I'll probably send it to you. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? I'll send it to you. All right. I'm going to send it to Ted, and it's going to be fucking right here. That's right, damn it. That's me. All right, so guys, you know, we don't want to just leave you fucking fucked up in the head and, you know what I mean, doom and gloom. Now, we're going to reel it in and give y'all some of these solutions, right? I'm going to break it down by each one. Right? So, the job market, right? I truly believe, like how Ted said, victim mentality, and there's going to be a repeating theme. Victim mentality is going to be touched base on each one of these points, right? The job market, right? Hey, let me tell y'all something right now. When people came to fucking America, there was not jobs in America, okay? When people first came over here, the fucking pilgrims, the fucking first people to come over here, there was no job in America. Native Americans weren't hiring people, okay? You know what I'm trying to say? So they came over here and they created shit. So I need y'all to start thinking like, you know what I mean? Like inventors and pioneers and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like we need to really go back to, you know, us as men using our creativity and innovation and ambition to fucking further shit, you know what I'm trying to say, and create shit, and you know what I mean, like really get after it. So, you know, if the job market's, you know, not really blessing you to the point that you want to be blessed, bro, I'm talking open up a business, open up a fucking side hustle, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, look at some things that you're good at, and you're like, okay, what can I do to monetize it, right? I'm giving y'all free game on this shit, man. Free fucking game, all right? Or if you got a job already, but it's not paying you the fucking amount that you want, get a second job, bro. I know it's gonna suck, but you're gonna need to get a second job. And I'm gonna hammer this point home, bro. Victim mentality. Even though I know we just talked about how much the job market sucks, the dating market sucks. That shit is not gonna get you nowhere if you just fucking wallow in your woes, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So you're gonna really need to get after it. You know what I mean? And you know, think about this, Gen Z guys. Do you know how fucking easy it is right now to separate yourself from the herd, bro? because so many people are getting discouraged. So many people are like, man, fuck this. I'm just checking out. And I don't blame y'all for checking out. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not even trying to say like that might not even be a bad option. But if y'all like competitive ass dudes out there trying to separate yourself from the herd, it's so fucking easy right now. You know what I'm trying to say? It's super easy right now. We're talking about if you have a damn 40 an hour work week and you just tack on a little bit extra with a part-time job, bro, you already set yourself apart, man. A lot of people don't want to work. A lot of people don't want to work for the shitty wages, whatever the case may be. You already set yourself apart with that, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? And another thing too, I want to touch on the side hustles.
Hold on, real quick.
Too many.
I just wanna give you your flowers, brother, because I'm gonna speak in Gen Z's terminology, right, bro? You was just spitting, bro. You was just spitting, no cap. Hey, W.
Hey, yo, deadass no B?
W. Andrew. No, that's New York. That's New
No,
York.
I know.
Hey, W. Andrew. But anyway, that was a fucking Instagram reel that you just fucking spit. But anyway, go ahead, brother.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I want to talk about these side hustles, right? Bro, like, yes, the amount of information that you can consume on any fucking subject is such a fucking wide range, right? And truth all the time is somewhere in the middle, right? And the thing about it is, the side hustles, people are like, oh, open up a fucking flower shop and open up a mechanic shop. But bro, like, it's customized and it's personalized to every individual. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you really out here trying to get a side gig or a little side business going on, you got to see what you're good at. You know what I'm trying to say? Somebody's going to charge you fucking $500 an hour to listen to this bullshit, and y'all won't even like the video. Y'all won't subscribe to the YouTube channel and the TikTok. But hey, whatever, man. Y'all do you. It's personalized to every individual. You know what I'm trying to say? If you don't got six-pack abs, you're not going to be a fucking fitness influencer. That doesn't mean that you can't create value in another place. You know what I'm trying to say? Take advice from your big bro, your big unk right here. You know what I'm trying to say? Hey,
Yeah.
Ted, do you got anything to touch on the job market as solutions?
I do. I'm just going to expand upon what you've just said about essentially being autodidactic. Now, Gen Z, if y'all don't know what autodidactic means, I implore you to please look up the definition, to study it, to learn it, and then to become it. Autodidactic basically means that you have the ability to teach yourself. And you do not need college to learn a lot of fucking skills out there that can then lead you down the road to be self-employed. Okay? I've seen motherfuckers hop on the goddamn internet. I'm talking YouTube strictly, if you want to do it like that. Strictly fucking YouTube. You could hop on the internet, learn how to cut hair, learn everything you need to know to cut hair, all the fucking clippers you need, all the attachments you need, everything, all the accessories that you need, and you could fucking be cutting hair out of your goddamn garage and be self-employed.
That's right.
Because I've seen a motherfucker do that. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals here. I've seen a motherfucker do that. He does not have a job besides cutting hair, and he did that because he went on fucking YouTube. He learned how to do it. He bought the shit to do it, and he fucking does not answer to nobody anymore. That is a beautiful fucking thing, right? You could hop on YouTube and learn how to fucking fix cars. You could be a fucking mechanic, build a clientele, have motherfuckers pull up to your crib, fix whatever needs to be fixed, or tow their car over to your crib, fix whatever needs to be fixed. They'll pay you a fucking buttload of fucking money every few times a week. You don't ever have to work another fucking job in your life. And another one, DJ Khaled, another one, fucking IT work. If you teach yourself IT and coding and become a full stack developer, read some goddamn books.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking dog, you have no fucking idea how much money is in that. You could be fucking on your laptop in your room, and as soon as you close the goddamn porn tab, you could be making fucking $1,000 fucking dollars a gig. And all you're doing is implementing code into a goddamn website. Building the code, implementing it into the website. That's it. And you're getting paid thousands of fucking dollars because you are a full stack developer that taught yourself how to fucking code HTML, JavaScript, what's it called? CSS, whatever the fuck it's called. You taught yourself all that just on the fucking internet, just YouTube alone. Maybe you pay for some fucking master classes, whatever the case may be. You have all the fucking tools with the internet to be your own fucking boss. You do.
Yes.
And I cannot, man, I could make a whole fucking video on this. I really want y'all to pay attention to this point. I might even make it the clip in the beginning. Usually I make the clip a funny clip, but it might be better. It might be more beneficial to make this the beginning clip because I just want to really fucking preach to y'all that you can take your life into your own fucking hands. With everything that's going against you in this fucking life, you have the fucking technology to change it at any fucking time in your fucking room. All you have to do is be consistent, learn what you need to learn, and start your own shit. The LLC, the fucking business and all that shit will come later. You could literally get on the internet like a few hours a day and build a fucking skill set that will make a 9-to-5 obsolete for you. I'm telling you. It may sound like it's easier said than done. It's fucking not. You just have to fucking do it, yo. And I'm telling you from somebody that's learned a lot of shit off of the fucking internet. A lot of shit that I never even had an inkling of knowledge about. Andrew said find something that you're good at. I say find something that you're good at, and if you don't find something that you're good at, find something to get good at. Cause it's really that fucking easy.
I like that.
It's really that fucking easy. Yeah. But anyway.
Yo, man, can I give you a story, bro?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a quick story, right, to build upon that, right?
Okay.
And yo, the reason why I wanted the video to be doing this will ensure you girls, because if you do this, the young cats out there, the young Gen Z guys, you are gonna separate yourself from the crowd. You know what I mean? Because we're giving you fucking solutions now. You know what I'm trying to say? These things will separate you from the crowds, and more girls, maybe not the 8s, 9s, and 10s, but more girls will start looking your way, and your options for girls will start to broaden. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, the more work you put to it, the more you climb that ladder, and the more attractive the girls get. You know what I'm trying to say? And just bear with me here. Bear with me. Bro, talking about like how you said, doing the internet stuff and kind of starting your own thing. We both kind of touched on that, right? I'm gonna give y'all a fucking example, right? Especially black men. I'm talking to you right now, bro. One of our fucking temp workers, right? So listen up, guys. One of our temp workers, black guy from Atlanta, right? And I wanna drill it home that, you know what I mean, he was African American, right? And that seems to be a very, very touchy subject for a lot of people, because some people have this victim mentality that they can't get out of it because my skin color, whatever the case may be, right? This dude is from the hood in Atlanta, right? He's working temp job with us, right? And he was like, man, I always kind of saw it in him because he thought differently. You know what I mean? He was like, man, I need to start my own thing, man. I need to start my own thing. I was like, all right, bro. All right. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you gotta start doing it, you know? You gotta start doing it. Bro, let me tell you something. He opened up his own moving and packaging company, right? He's making $85,000 a year working for himself, and now he has employees underneath him, right? Like he hires employees as part-time. Obviously, $85,000 a year, you're not gonna have full-time fucking employees, right? Bear with me. But he's his own fucking boss.
He's paying the employees out of that $85,000?
Yeah.
Okay,
so he hires people like whenever he needs the help. So he has 2 employees that he has. Whenever he needs help, he calls them in as part-time, right?
Yep.
But just think about that. A hood dude from fucking Atlanta, right? A hood dude from fucking Atlanta. The fact that he separated himself so easily just by getting into moving and packaging, and now he's making $85,000 a year. He works his own fucking schedule. He can work at fucking midnight. He can work at fucking 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? He dictates all of that shit. And the fact is, he never thought like, oh, I'm black, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Nope. He never thought like, oh man, I look a certain way, I can't do it. Nah, that's all bullshit, bro. Let me tell you, that's all bullshit. Like, if you guys apply yourself, you will have the fucking results, right? And like, bro, his business didn't pop off all of a sudden. He told me, he was like, yeah, I just got my LLC, man. I just got my LLC, Drew. I was like, oh man, that's great, dude. That's great. He stopped coming in as temp work, bro. I was like, dude, I think his business is popping off, bro. he showed me one of his fucking monthly statements. I was like, damn, bro, you made $9,000 in one fucking month? Oh, bro, I can't say that too much, right? The IRS gonna be chomping down trying to find out who the fuck this guy is. No, but really, really just like let that fucking marinate a little bit, man. Like I'm telling you, a hood dude from Atlanta, you know what I mean, moved out of his fucking home state and created a fucking business that's making, you know what I mean, almost 6 fucking figures.
Yeah.
And he has like employees underneath him. That's fucking amazing, man.
You know
that's
what?
fucking amazing.
You know, I'm gonna add to that. Like, I'm gonna piggyback off what you said in saying that a lot of people that watch this video will say, with what I just said, I'm not smart enough for that. I don't have the skills for that. I don't have the determination for that, or I'm not tech savvy enough for whatever you just said, or the packing and moving company. Oh, I don't really have the energy for that. Whatever the case may be. Literally, fucking anybody could do these if you just fucking do it. You just gotta break it down into tasks and you gotta execute the tasks. Sleep at the end of the fucking day. But you could fucking do anything that we just told you, just strictly off of the willpower of I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
I'm tired of answering to a fucking corporation. The easiest things, okay, I won't say that they're easy, but I'll say that the things that are most accessible for you to like build your own self-employment off of are, as far as online goes, this is from my own experience, right? And this is gonna be very specific, okay? I'm gonna drop a gem on y'all as your big brother, as Andrew says, as your unk. I'm gonna drop a fucking gem on y'all. If y'all go online and you learn color correction, if you learn how to use DaVinci to color correct, if you learn Photoshop,
Damn, Adobe.
you can do like Photoshop or like Adobe Illustrator, and you learn graphic design. If you learn some basic coding to like fix website errors or to build websites or whatever the case may be, those are 3 of the highest paying fucking gigs that I've ever fucking seen online. So I'm gonna repeat it. Color correction. That means you could color correct for fucking podcasts. You could color correct for music videos. You can color correct for commercials, photography. Color correction, holy shit, there's a lot of money in it. It is some tedious work because they're literally color correcting frame by frame a lot of the time, or in chunks of frames. But holy shit, the amount of money I've worked for a company that we paid color correctors to do this shit. So I'm not talking out of my ass. We paid color correctors like fucking $700 to just color correct a fucking 2-minute music video, yo. Like, I'm telling you, there's so much fucking money in that. Graphic design. Every company that has e-commerce or that has any sort of online presence or that puts up billboards or advertisements or whatever, they need graphic designers. Graphic design is just really the intuition to know, or the instinct to know what colors to put where to place different text and what font, and where to place images, how this will attract a certain audience versus this will attract a certain audience. That is all so easy to fucking learn. It's gonna feel like school at first, but I'm telling you, there are certain things that if you just spend a few hours a day diving into, you could be self-employed in fucking 6 months. If you really go for it, you could be self-employed in 6 fucking months. I'm telling you. And the only reason I'm not doing that shit is because I already have shit that I know I want to do in order to be self-employed, which takes a lot longer. You know what I mean? But I'm dropping these fucking gems on y'all because if I help one goddamn person, one Gen Zer out there, I feel like I've done a good job. But anyway, we're at an hour and 2 minutes, so let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Yeah, well, let me touch on that, the second part, right? And then we're gonna close this up. Couple more minutes here,
Yep.
people. So guys, we touched on the fucking the job market, right? Now the dating market, right? So if y'all want to get you a girlfriend, you want to get you girls to start looking at you, you want girls to start hitting on you, right? This is a little bit more complicated because you have to be a little bit more analytical. But guys, y'all got to start thinking, right? you have to, and I kind of touched on it in like another video before, right? Like you kind of have to see, like, don't really go for like what girls say they want, because I've noticed from what they fucking say they want and what they, you know, go for, at least in guys, sometimes it could be a little bit of a contradiction. But look at the guys that actually get like a lot of female attention, the girls that you want, right? Like if you want really good looking, model looking girls, what kind of guys get that? You know what I'm trying to say? And look at that, and then you can kind of start to mimic that a little bit in your own life, bro. And hey, listen, I was looking like the obesity rate in America's climbing up and all this kind of shit. So again, bro, like it's like 225 bench is like 1% of the population or something like that. Like the average man can't do one pull-up. Like, guys, it's fucking pretty easy. Like 1 to 2 years of work. 1 to 2 years of work, guys. Listen to me. 1 to 2 years of work, and you will absolutely separate yourself with the fucking dating market for guys, right? I'm talking to guys here. You will separate yourself from the herd, bro, because if we're talking about a 225 bench, bro, like only 1% of the population can do that. That's crazy, right? And even if we just say, okay, if they're taking the whole population, men and women, even if we just boil it down to guys, right? Let's just say 25% of the population can do it. That's still, like, 225 is not a lot, bro. That's not a lot. All right?
No, it's really not.
And then we're talking about the average man can't do one pull-up? One fucking pull-up, bro? I'm like, bro, like we're cooked, okay? We're cooked on that. So if you look at just your physical prowess, you know what I mean? It's so easy to fucking separate yourself from the hurt. But I'm not going to say it's not going to be a hard grind. You know what I'm trying to say? Like 1 to 2 years, because, you know what I mean? Like I could do like 15 pull-ups. You know what I'm trying to say? I can just crank them out. Maybe 20 on a good day, but 15 for sure. I've hit 15 plenty of times. You know, basically to have, you know, that nice body that girls would like, or even just, you know what I mean, like a nice base that you could work off of, it's not that hard to achieve, guys. You know what I mean? Like 1 to 2 years of your life, and boom, you already separated yourself. Now you got a little bit bicep veins popping out. You know what I mean? Now you got girls looking like, oh damn, he's got some triceps, he's got some delts, he got some damn cat delts, right? He got some damn traps. So that's with that, right? And then, you know, I want to touch on the online dating, right? Bro, Ted, you can, I remember this clearly, bro. Ted, tell these guys, bro, like, once you go back to online dating after you have a nice body and you taking photos in the mirror of like your damn nice chiseled fucking abs and pecs and damn fucking, bro, like, let me tell you, and again, it's only 1 to 2 years. If you just say, you know, Drew, I'm gonna take your advice, man. I'm gonna just say, fuck pussy. I'm gonna just go balls to the walls. I'm gonna try to fucking invent some shit. I'm gonna create some shit. I'm gonna get my side hustles going. I'm gonna hit the gym super hard, right? And I'm not trying to sound like some fucking, you know, motivational YouTuber stuff and, you know, real dude, even though I know it's coming off like that. I'm legitimately saying, if you just give it a year or two, you come back to online dating, bro, it's going to be a whole nother fucking ball game for you, man. You're going to be attracting the girls that you want, or at least closer to it, right? Tell them, Ted. Tell them, Ted.
Yeah. Man, so Andrew's asking me to, like, add on to this because he knows that I've gone through, like, all the body types. You know what I mean? Except for, like, my 600-pound life. You know, I never got to that point.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
Yo,
you need damn surgical intervention for that, I think.
Yeah. But I went from, like, and this is all online dating, except for, like, maybe at my biggest. Because at my biggest, I was in a relationship, right?
In a relationship, yeah.
But still, I've gone through, because even in 2020, when I was last on dating apps before I got into the relationship, your boy was getting a little chunky, you know? So I've been on dating apps skinny. I've been on dating apps chunky, where I can't have no shirtless pics, or if I do, they're old pics. And then I've gone on the dating apps swole and fit and you know, fucking I would say 6-pack abs, but like not how you see like these fitness influencers, because those shits look like a fucking chocolate bar. Like that shit looks fucking crazy. Like I don't think I ever had nothing like that crazy, right? But I have had some like very developed pecs, very developed fucking delts, very developed triceps, biceps, and I just look like fucking brolic, as Tamim says. Shout out Tamim, right? So I've gone through all the fucking body types on the dating app, man. I don't get no action unless I'm fucking fit, bro. I don't get no action. I mean, they like, I'll be on there and I'll be fucking swiping. I get barely any matches and I'll be like, oh man, this fucking app is broken now. Like, I just like make that excuse for myself, like, oh man, this fucking app is gone to shit.
Right.
No, you my body's gone to shit.
Hey, you guys gotta respect the honesty, all right? You guys gotta respect the honesty, all right? At least he's holding himself accountable, damn it. Hey,
Yeah,
but
so that's all I got to say.
what? Just let him know though. Like, what is, like, how much attention did you get when you was like fit on a dating app?
Well, okay, so I'll say right now, even though I haven't been hitting the gym consistently, I'm pretty close to like my fittest, which was like when I was like in like 2017. And I'll say like back then, or like college too. Whew, like,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I'm
getting
saying.
a
Yeah,
lot of,
them heydays.
oh man, that's what you talking about.
Yeah.
Oh man, God,
Like, what's the what?
bro.
Like, explain to them, bro. Like, what a fucking, you know, amazing physical prowess. You know what I mean? A healthy bodied guy. You know what I mean? Just in great shape. What does that do to a girl? Like, explain that to him.
Man, okay, so I'll say it like this, right? And I might be, you know, kind of saying too much, but like the amount of, bro, I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say this without making myself look bad, so I'm just gonna say it. I could just basically, if I wanted a chick to come to my place at the end of the night, I could just hop on a fucking dating app, swipe for a little bit, match, and be like, "What you doing tonight?"
That easy.
It was that fucking easy.
That easy.
It was that fucking easy. And I would either have them come over immediately if they was like about that action, or I'd meet them out somewhere, and by the end of the night, they've already seen my pictures. They meet me. They see that I'm an intelligent man. They see that I'm good looking in person, that I'm not a catfish, and we going back to my place, and I'm donkey fucking her for about 5 hours straight. Like, and it's all because I had those building blocks of having a great body, and then I had the personality to match, and they fucking came. So I got too much action in college. Like, it was unhealthy, the amount of action that I was getting. It was unhealthy. And I'm gonna look back on this video in about 50 years, and I'll be like, man, I shouldn't have said all that shit. But it's true. I mean, I've said some wilder shit on here. I'll give myself that. I've said some wilder shit here.
Let me give y'all a story about what happened to me, right? So, like, I was always, like, me and Ted kind of started out at, like, the same weight, bro. But I didn't really know what I was kind of doing in the gym. And I was, like, you know, like, I was kind of an athletic guy, but I wasn't, like, getting the gains like Ted, right? And, like, you know, now I'm really starting to push it, like, super hard and stuff, right? But long story short, you know, I went down to a kickback, right? And, you know, they put on the music, and I was wearing, like, this, like, tight, like, compression, like, long sleeve shirt, bro. And I looked like I just got off, like, a job site. You know what I mean? I had, like, my boots on. I had my fucking, you know, my Wranglers on. But I had this nice, like, black, like, compression. That you could see all my damn, my body, essentially, right? Yeah. I started dancing. We're just having a good time. This is a kickback, bro. This is nothing even crazy, right? Bro, this chick is trying to, like, lift my shirt, bro. This chick is, like, literally, like, oh, my God, she's trying to, like, lift my shirt. I was like, damn, dog, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And that's just
crawling all over you, bro. Crawling
bro,
all over you.
Dude, and she was a good-looking girl. Like, the type that I'm like, damn.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I keep the standard of girls that I mess with kind of high now. You know what I mean? And, like, that chick, you'd be, like, if I showed that girl to anybody, they'd be like, holy crap, no, she was good looking, man. And that girl was like, oh my gosh. And she was trying to, like, lift that shit up. I was like, bro, that's crazy, dude. And, like, I really want guys to, you know, that want to separate themselves from the pack. You know what I mean? That's why the video is going to be, this is how to ensure yourself some girls, right? If you're trying to separate yourself from the pack, it's not too hard, man. And, you know what I mean? To wrap this video up, if you just put in a year or two of work with the money side of things, I believe, right? Everything is not perfect. You know what I mean? It could take you a little bit longer. And the body side of things, I think you'll have a lot more higher prospects in your, you know, quality of life, you know what I mean? Your friends, your social circle, and your dating life, damn it.
Yeah. And you know, I'll cap off what we was just talking about, because I a great analogy for what I said. When I'm in my best shape and I'm on dating apps, your list of matches becomes a menu. It becomes a fucking menu.
Right.
Where you literally have your pick of the fucking litter. Like that's how much of a difference it is when you actually look good versus when you're looking at your match list and one it's short and two you're like, I hope she likes me, teehee. It's not like that when you're in fucking shape. Like when you look like a fucking unit, it's a fucking menu. And it's like picking out a fucking pizza. You're like, do I want pepperonis today? Do I want fucking sausage? Pause. Do I want fucking
pause your ass.
Veggie pizza? Yeah. Do I want that fucking Santa Fe? Like, it's just like you have your list, and you know that for the most part, most of those girls, if they match with you, especially if it's a Hinge, because they literally matched on, they clicked on a certain picture or prompt or whatever. Tinder is like kind of just subconscious swiping, but if it's on Hinge, right, like they saw something that they like. If you're looking through that list and you know you look good, it's a fucking menu. Pick what you want for the night, and you're most likely going to get it. That's how good it is. That's what 1 to 2 years of fucking hard work can actually do for you. If that sounds enticing to you, then the 1 to 2 years of hard work should also sound enticing to you because you know what the end product is.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, let's wrap this shit up.
Hey, that's all we got to say, man. I really hope y'all got something out of it, man, because, we started up doom and gloom, but I think we gave a lot of fucking free game, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should be charging $500 an hour for a fucking coaching call for this shit, but we're giving you guys this shit for free. You know what I mean? Like, literally specifics, you know what I mean? That could help out people. And, you know what I mean? We probably fucking, I really hope this fucking video goes, like, kind of crazy with the views. But anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section below. Share the video. All that stuff helps us out a lot, people. You know what I mean? And I think this might be our longest video yet. So, I mean, a little...
I can confirm that it's our longest video yet. It just surpassed our old longest video because I have all the audio files stacked up.
Oh.
It is our longest video yet, for
so,
sure.
Little, you know what I mean? Little pat on the back because we're that much closer to competing for Joe Rogan's spot for #1. I'm just playing.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Before we get off, I do want to say, damn, this is a bit long ass video. But before we get off, I do want to say that so we all got our tickets for New York later this year. And for those of y'all who don't know, we are reuniting for our 10-year Rowdy Boy reunion in New York this year, first weekend of December. And it's going to be fucking lit. And the reason I'm telling y'all is because if y'all like our IRL videos, we had the hotel podcast. We had the Howdy Boys podcast where we went to a rodeo. If y'all like those videos, we got another one coming for your ass before the new year. And it's going to be the Rowdy Boys in New York. It's going to be my first time in New York. It's going to be our first fucking podcast / vlog or whatever the case may be in New York. It's going to be fucking lit.
Oh, yeah.
10-year Rowdy Boy reunion. Y'all keep an eye out for that. I'm very fucking excited.
All right. We said a whole lot, man. Now we're out of here. Peace.
Peace.